Travels the country. He works for a cruise line, Royal Caribbean, is that the one? Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Goes worldwide with that. Performs all over the place. Has been on HBO, other network specials. The crazy thing is, he lives right here in Lehigh. We're absolutely thrilled to have him here. So please participate, have fun, and we'll turn the time over to John.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me here. This is actually, it's really cool because I live right in Lehigh, and as Derek said, I performed for Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. So I just got back from 3 weeks. I was in Havana, Cozumel, St. Kitts, Antigua. I was all over the place in the Caribbean. So it's always fun for me to be able to be right here back in Utah. And like Derek said, I do comedy hypnosis, and it's funny when I tell people that I'm from Utah. It always gets the same response. People always say, well, Utah doesn't have a sense of humor. And I know we do. We do because we built a miniature golf fun center across from the state prison. That to me is hysterical. It is. It's a little odd, I know, but I love being able to perform right here locally. And the cool thing for me is because when I do that, I'm able to bring my wife with me. And my wife has her own hypnotherapy practice up in Salt Lake City. And I have to brag about my wife because she is a brilliant and very talented hypnotherapist. But she is also former Mrs. Utah and first runner-up Mrs. America. So you know, and it's interesting because a lot of people will see my wife and then they see me and then they look at me and they go, now we know hypnosis is real because there's no way you've got a woman like that to marry you. It's not hypnotized. But some people had the opportunity to talk to her back there, and it's funny because a lot of people would tell my wife when she was single, like the pickup line, like when she was out, every guy would say, has anybody ever told you, you look just like Demi Moore? That was the actress that she would always get. And it's funny because like I didn't know that that's what every guy had ever said to her. So when I met her, I went up to her and said, has anybody ever told you, you look just like Demi Moore? She looked at me and she said, has anybody ever told you, you look like nobody Demi Moore would go out with? So, I know. But she went out with me and she married me, so it worked out well, so it's all good. But she's back there, she's here with me today. So she works with people one-on-one, and I get to come and do, I spend a lot of time as a keynote speaker. I'll talk to corporations and organizations about how they can leverage the power of their mind, and I get to do fun stuff like I do with Royal Caribbean. I think it's going to be a little combination of both. And I have 3 really important rules for the event, the show, if you will, that we'll experience right here, right now in just a couple of minutes. Number 1, everyone is entertained. So for those of you that will join me up here on stage, it is a fun, positive, entertaining experience. For those of you that are in the audience, you're watching your friends or your coworkers, colleagues up here, it is a fun, entertaining, positive experience. So that's the one thing that I always want to frame everything from, that is positive and entertaining for everyone. The other thing is, it's not just entertaining, but I want it to be enlightening and inspiring. I like people to understand how their mind works so they can learn to leverage the power of their mind to work for them rather than against them. And that's the really cool thing for me, is being able to show people that, because in 2016, 25% of the companies in the United States actually invested to have their employees go through mindfulness training, you might hear that, or hypnosis, and as well as meditation. They're all sister states of mind. Because some really cool things happen when you tap into that, when you learn to be able to do that for yourself. Cool things happen. And the third thing, this is the most important of all, for me, no one is ever embarrassed when they participate. So when you guys come up on stage and you participate up here, as I said, it's fun, it's positive, you're proud of the power of your mind. And for those of you that watch your colleagues and your friends up here, you are impressed and amazed with the power of their mind. The saying that I kind of like to use is that after the show, after the event, everyone leaves better off than when they came up on stage. And that's a really important rule for me to be able to stick to have people be able to have that kind of experience. Because some cool things happen when you do tap into the power of your mind, like you guys will do here in just a couple of minutes. The first thing that happens is the few minutes that you spend in hypnosis up here is actually the equivalent to a full night's sleep. So you have a lot of really profound energy. It is a cool thing. So you get a ton of energy out of it. The other thing that happens is not just do you have energy, but if you've got any aches or pains in your body, they're completely gone. one of the things that happens is when you kind of experience a state of hypnosis, when you tap into what we call an alpha or theta brainwave state, those neurotransmitters for pain actually shut off in your brain. So any aches or pains, people's body, it's gone. People's body feels really, really good in addition to the energy. The other thing that I always hear is how well people slept that night. That's another advantage. So you can imagine how when people tap into this, if they were to do something like this for just a few minutes every single day, how much more energy they could have and how much more productive they could be. But the other thing is too, it's not only energy, feeling good physically and mentally, but emotionally as well. Because when you tap into the power of your mind, that alpha theta brainwave state like I'm talking about, your body releases endorphins and dopamine. So you feel really positive, you feel really blissful, and you feel really happy. And it reduces a lot of stress as well. Not to mention the fact that it's also a really profound antioxidant booster. So your immune system goes up when you experience what you guys will experience here in a couple minutes. But the cool thing to me, and most of all, the coolest thing of all, is what happens with your mind. So you're familiar with the term conscious mind, subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, I call it the inner conscious mind, is that part of you that's responsible for all of your programming. And everything in our lives is learned behavior. The things that we like to do, the things that maybe we don't like to do, the things we're afraid to do, all of that, it's all programmed in our mind. So when you tap into your inner conscious mind, you have access to that part of your mind that is your programming. And just like when you work on a text document or a line of code or whatever, if there's something that you want to delete, you highlight it, you delete it, you put in the new information. And it works the same way with hypnosis, with the subconscious mind. If there's an area of your life that you want to change, that you want to improve upon, it can happen just like that. We all have areas that we say, I have a goal that I want to achieve, or a negative habit that I want to get rid of. Well, the thing is that when you learn to do that within your subconscious mind, that's when real change happens. Because how many times have we seen a movie, we've heard an inspirational talk, or we've read a book or something, we're like, wow, that information is really great. That is going to make a difference, I'm going to apply that, and a few days later, a week later, whatever it is, we're back to the same patterns of limiting behaviors and limiting beliefs. And the reason why is because that information consciously makes sense to us. But the subconscious mind says, yeah, that makes sense, but we can't do that. We always fail at this, we're not good enough to do this, we're not smart enough to do this, so we're just going to go back to the way that we were and just ignore all of that information. That is where real change happens. That's where it happens within the subconscious mind. So that's why I love showing people how they can do this, how can they have this experience and leverage the power of the mind, and that's how people leave here better off than when they came up on stage. So you guys ready to have a good time? Yes? Here's the other thing about hypnosis too. Sometimes there's some misnomers, misunderstanding about hypnosis or whatever the case may be. We actually all go through hypnosis on our own about a dozen times a day. It's a natural operational state of the human brain. I'll give you some examples, like you're driving home, it's like you're lost in thought, and all of a sudden, like you snap out of it once you pull up into the driveway or into the garage. It's like you don't even remember the drive. That's a form of hypnosis. Or you've read a book or a magazine, you get to the bottom of the page, you have no idea what it was that you just read on that page. That's a form of hypnosis. If you've ever been on a date with somebody and spent the entire time thinking about somebody else, that's a bad marriage. That's fine. I don't have that problem, so it's all good. So it's wonderful. So here's what I want to do. Before you guys come up here, I just want to warm your minds up a little bit. This little exercise right now, this is not hypnosis. This is just a little warm-up exercise, a little brain game. So it's like before you work out, before you run, you want to stretch your muscles so you can have the most effective workout as well. It's the same thing before you guys come up here. Just want to warm your minds up a little bit so you can be able to tap into the power of your mind really quickly and really easily. So here's what I'd like you guys to do. Really easy. Just sit up straight in your chairs, put your feet flat on the floor. Perfect, wonderful. Take your hand, hold your hand out like that, and make a circle, and look at me directly through that circle. Just look at me through the circle, focus on my voice, take that circle, put it on your elbow. Look at me through that circle, put it on your shoulder. Look at me through that circle, put it on your chin. Take a look around. A lot of you guys think your cheek is your chin, apparently. Yeah. Is that because of hashtag court? Is that hashtag court? Here's the thing about that. There is actually no right or wrong to that one. If you took the circle and you put it on your cheek like I visually did, it means you're paying attention visually so you can be receptive to visual direction, so you can tap into the power of your mind. If you took that circle and you put it on your chin, like I verbally said to do, it means you're paying attention verbally so you can accept verbal suggestions and directions, you can tap into the power of your mind. So there really is no right or wrong for that, because hypnosis is just about focused concentration and paying attention. So I think you guys are all warmed up, you're ready to go, you're ready to have a good time! I'm not texting anybody over here, this is my music. So if you're an individual that wants to feel really good physically, you want to have a lot of energy, you want to have a great night's sleep, if you're an individual that wants to feel great emotionally, really positive, really happy, blissful, unstoppable, like you can take on the world, if you're an individual that wants to feel great mentally, if you have some goals that you would like to achieve, a negative habit that you want to get rid of, any area of your life that you want to improve upon, if you're an individual that wants to have a lot of fun and have a life-changing, positive experience for the better, then ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, come on up on these chairs. Join me up here in these chairs, come on up and let's do this.
You're me, of course. I see.
Thank you guys so much. All right. Give these guys a round of applause up here. Now, a couple of things for you guys. You guys are doing good. You guys are great. So a couple of things for you guys. First, from this point forward, please don't talk to anybody on the stage unless I specifically ask you to, because hypnosis is about focused concentration, and if you're talking to the person next to you, they're not able to concentrate, you're not concentrating either. So if that makes sense, say, yes, John? Yes, John. Perfect. The other thing is, please do not get up and walk off of the stage unless I specifically ask you to. The big reason for that is you may be hypnotized and not aware of the fact. So we want to make sure that the show stays up here and we don't have another show happening out there in the audience. So if that makes sense, say yes, John? Yes, John. Perfect. Now for those of you, if you guys, some of you came up that weren't able to make it on stage, what I would encourage is to follow along where you're at in the audience. If anybody wants to follow along with the information and the direction that I give, these guys up here, you're welcome to follow along out there. If somebody happens to tap into the power of their mind and they're kind of experiencing a hypnotic state, just raise your hand and let me know. Now for you guys up here, I've talked about how you're going to tap into the power of your mind. The cool thing about hypnosis is, it's not like you become incapacitated under hypnosis. Your mind actually becomes a supercomputer under hypnosis. Your mind actually becomes more powerful, more effective. An interesting little backstory here is the word hypnosis was coined by a Scottish scientist in the 18th century. And he was calling it hypnosis because hypno comes from the Greek word meaning to sleep. But after they studied people that were experiencing hypnosis, they realized they weren't asleep. They were actually in a very heightened, focused state of awareness. But the word hypnosis stuck, and that's why we call it hypnosis, even though it's kind of a misnomer. So your mind does become like a supercomputer under hypnosis, which is the really cool thing, which is why it becomes such a powerful experience for you guys. But your body also experiences a really profound effect. Your body becomes really, really relaxed under hypnosis. Your muscles become comfortable, you breathe a little slower, you feel really comfortable, more relaxed. And what has a tendency to happen is when you experience that state, if you're up here, you have a tendency to lean your head on the shoulder of the person to your left. So just lean your head on the shoulder of the person to your left. You are not going to go anywhere. Boom, I've got you, you're right there. Or you might wind up leaning your head on the shoulder of the person to your right. Just lean your head all the way to the shoulder of the person to your right, and you, boom, we're not going to go anywhere either, so it's all good. All right, you guys can all sit up straight. If that makes sense, say yes, John. Yes, John. Perfect. Now you guys up here, think about a goal that you want to achieve. How big, how small, it does not make any difference. The important thing is we don't ever talk about that out loud. That's not part of the experience that you will have up here. That will always remain between you and your inner conscious mind. But there are things that I like to do with everybody so that they can tap into that part to achieve their goal. So just think of whatever goal that you want to achieve. So you guys out here, you've heard I'm going to be using the word sleep. They're not really asleep, as I said. They are aware and can focus on everything that's happening around them, especially the sounds around them. So in the beginning, as this group is tapping into their mind, just remain as quiet as possible. Now when they do tap into the power of the mind, you can applaud and you can cheer because I anchor that in their mind, I connect that in their programming, if you will, while they're up on stage. So it makes them feel really good, really empowered, really confident, really strong. So give these guys another round of applause. All right, you guys are doing good. You guys are great. So if you guys can all sit up straight. If that makes sense, say yes, John. Yes, John. Perfect. Now for those of you, if you guys, some of you came up that weren't able to make it on stage, what I would encourage is to follow along where you're at in the audience. If you guys want to have a good time, you're ready to go, you're ready to have a good time, you're ready to go, you're ready to have a good time. So I think you guys are all warmed up, you're ready to go, you're ready to go. is anybody chewing any gum? Anybody chewing any gum? We got a couple people right here. Just put that right in here, and I will give this back to you after the show. Anybody else? No, we're good. Okay. So, now, if I do happen to, I'm looking for those individuals that can kind of tap into their mind really quickly, easily. If I happen to dismiss you from the stage, please don't take it personally. Just means you'll enjoy the event out there. If I do happen to dismiss you from the stage, I'll tap you on the shoulder or the knee a couple of times. I'll say, open your eyes. If they're not open, look at me. You can return your seat. So if that makes sense, say yes, John. Yes, John. That's perfect. Now, if you guys could all sit up straight. Now, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. It's a biological operation of your mind. I'm simply the guide. I'm like the GPS system in your phone or in your car. At all times, you are always in control. You are in the driver's seat. You can control whether you go right, whether you go left, how fast, how slow. But in this case, if you follow the directions of the GPS, you get to where you're going, which in this case is feeling really relaxed, tapping into the power of your mind, and having a lot of fun. So if you guys could all just sit up straight, put your feet flat on the floor, put your hands in your lap so your fingers are not touching. Just hands flat on your lap so your fingers are not touching, feet flat on the floor. Don't close your eyes yet either, until I specifically ask you to close your eyes. So just looking right up here at me, take a deep breath in, and all the way out. Another deep breath in, and all the way out. Another deep breath in, and out. One more deep breath, all the way in, as far as you can go. All the way in, and hold that deep breath. For 3, 2, 1. And exhale and close your eyes. Just close your eyes as you exhale. One more time to relax all the way. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, sitting up straight, looking at the towel, and sleep now. Eyes closed, deeply relaxed, all the way down, 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 down. Excellent, excellent, doing such a fantastic job. All of you guys on stage, all of you on stage, I want to call you my VIPs. You are very important people. In fact, you're very important, powerful people. To all of you on stage, my VIPs, very important, powerful people, because the same part of your mind that is allowing you to have such success, physically and mentally right now, that same part of your mind will allow you to continue to follow my directions, my guidance, and my suggestions. And you'll continue to follow my directions, my guidance, and my suggestions. Because everything that I say you know to be true, because you know it to be true, you will follow my directions. Anytime I say the word sleep, your eyes will close, and your muscles will go limp and loose and relaxed, just like they are right now, and you'll feel great. Anytime I say the words wide awake, you'll open up your eyes, you'll focus on my voice and everything that I have to say. Anytime I say the word freeze, you'll freeze, just like a statue where you're at. And as you notice everyone around you participating, relaxing, following these directions, that'll give you an even greater ability to continue to follow my directions. Now, I'm looking at the faces of some amazed people in the audience that are looking at you, VIPs, my very important, powerful people. And they want to make sure that you can achieve your goals, that you can have success, that you can relax even more, tap into the power of your mind, and most of all, have a lot of fun. So any laughter, any applause, any cheering you hear from the members of the audience, that laughter, that applause, that cheering empowers you even more. It gives you a greater ability to participate. It provides you a greater level of relaxation and a greater level of fun. Now, remaining with your eyes closed and your muscles limp and loose and relaxed, notice how empowering and good that applause feels. Ladies and gentlemen, applaud for the VIPs. Applaud for the VIPs. Excellent. Great job. Really good job. Now, all of the VIPs on stage are doing such a great job tapping into the power of your mind. And to the audience, I will say that neuroscientists have found that when you tap into the part of your mind, like all the VIPs are tapping into right now, your ability to solve complex problems, your ability to learn more information, and most of all, your ability to be creative goes up almost 500%. So we have some people here up on the stage, the VIPs, that are doing a great job tapping into the power of the mind. Let's continue to see how powerful their mind and their imagination is. Every single one of the VIPs on stage, picture a musical instrument in your mind. VIPs, it could be an instrument that you play, or it could be an instrument that you just think would be fun to play the air version of. It could be any instrument you want because it's your mind, your power, and your imagination. So VIPs on the stage, picture that musical instrument in your mind right now. Imagine it and make it real, whatever it is. And with your eyes closed, reach down with both of your hands and pick up that musical instrument. Reach down with both of your hands, pick up that musical instrument, and tune it up. Just tune up that instrument with your eyes closed. Tune that instrument up. Imagine it and make it real. Tune that instrument up, whatever it is. Excellent. All of you VIPs, you're all part of the Brainstorm Philharmonic Orchestra. And everybody is here to see how talented and gifted and powerful your minds are at playing this musical instrument. So in a moment, when the musical instrument begins to play that musical instrument. When the music begins to play, you'll play that musical instrument with profound power, profound ability, and skill. 1, imagine that musical instrument and make it real. You're tuning it up. When the music begins to play, you'll play that musical instrument. 2, 3, and play that musical instrument. Play that musical instrument. Play that musical instrument. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Doing such a great job. Play that musical instrument. There. There you go. There you go. Great. Excellent. They love it. Applause for the Brainstorm. You guys, the person next to you is doing a better job than you are. Step up your ability playing that instrument. Really step up that ability. Step up that ability. There you go. There you go. Now you are so good. You can actually play that instrument with your feet. Play that instrument with your feet and remain on your chair as you play it with your feet. Good. Okay. Now you are so good you can actually stand up and play that instrument with your backside. Stand up and play that instrument with your backside. That's how good you are. You can play that instrument with your backside. There you go. They love what they're experiencing. It's great. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Now you'll sit back in your chair. Sit back in your chair. Play with your hands. Sit back in your chair. Sit back in your chair and play with your hands. There you go. Now, the person next to you has a better instrument than you. Switch instruments with the person next to you. Switch instruments with the person next to you. And drive it home. Give it everything you've got for the big finish and the grand finale. You're going to give it twice as much energy. And the person whose left wrist I'm taking, you're going to be the conductor. Stand up and conduct. The person right there, you go. You can stand up and conduct everybody. 3 times as much passion, 4 times as much energy, 5 times as much power. And applause! And sleep deeply relax all the way down, 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 down. Excellent. Excellent, 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 good. Just to the individual that I'm taking by the left wrist. I have a much more comfortable chair for you. If I'm taking you by the left wrist, you can just open up your eyes, come with me. I've got a much more comfortable chair for you. Once you sit in this chair right there, you are going to relax even more. Once you sit in that chair, your eyes will close and you will relax, sleep. There you go, excellent. Just to the individual that I'm taking by the right hand, I have a much more comfortable chair for you. You can just, there you go. Once you sit in that chair right there, you'll become even more relaxed. Somebody sitting down next to you, just make them a little room and sleep, relax. Excellent, perfect, wonderful, fantastic. Give these guys a round of applause. You're doing a great job. VIPs right now on stage. All the VIPs on stage right now. I want you to picture in your mind a powerful word or adjective. A powerful word or adjective that starts with the same sound as the first letter of your name. So pick a powerful word or adjective that starts with the same sound of the first letter of your name and put that in front of your name. That represents how powerful you are, how strong you are, how incredible you are. That is your power name. So for instance, if your name is Stephen, your power name is Super Stephen. If your name is Michelle, it might be Mighty Michelle or Kick Butt Brian. That is your power name. Does everybody have their power name? Nod your head if you know your power name right now. Nod your head. Excellent. Your power name was the name that your parents gave you at birth. It's on your birth certificate. It's been on your homework assignments. It's been on all your job applications, all your identification cards, all your credit cards. So from now, for the remainder of this event, whenever I ask you your name, you will answer with your power name. And you are proud of your power name. You're so proud of your power name when you say it. You say it with power, energy, and enthusiasm. So keep that power name locked, programmed into your mind right now. That's your name. Now, you guys are doing such a great job. I want to hook you up with something really cool, something really special. I'm going to give all of you VIPs with all the power names right now, I'm going to give you an immediate instant Hawaiian hypnosis vacation. I'm cooking you guys up with something special. We're getting out of the cold, we're getting out of the snow, and I'm taking you to a beautiful beach on the island of Hawaii. It's a beautiful temperature, it's a beautiful day. There is perfect weather. You're wearing a bathing suit or an outfit that makes you feel so good. You're in a lounge chair that makes you feel amazing in every single way. Picture that beautiful beach in your mind right now. 1, 2, 3. We're on that beautiful beach. We are on that beautiful beach. Just lean back and feel the sun. Lean back and feel the sun on that beautiful beach. Lean back and feel the sun. It is a VIP convention. And I'll tell you what, there are a lot of people impressed with you VIPs. There are some hotties. They are checking you out. They are waving at you. They are waving at you. Wave to those hotties. They like what they see. They're impressed with the VIPs. Yeah. You want to fix your hair? You want to make yourself look good? Sun's bright. Keep your eyes closed. That sun is bright. There you go. Woo. There's a fly buzzing around your nose. There's a fly. Fly's gone, fly's gone, fly's gone. Woo, it's warm. Woo. You like a cold drink? Snap to the waiter. Snap to the waiter. Let the waiter know you want a cold drink. There's a cold drink in everyone's hand. Everyone has a cold drink. Drink that cold drink back. As you tilt that hand back to your mouth, it all feels so good, relaxes you even more. In fact, it gives you more power to tap into your mind. It feels so good as you relax even more. There you go. Woo. It is getting warmer. It is getting a lot warmer. It's going up to 99 degrees. Sun's bright. You do not want to get burned either. You've got some suntan lotion in your arms, suntan lotion in your hands. Rub that suntan lotion in. Rub that suntan lotion in. Rub it in, and as you rub it in on your face, your arms, your legs, it makes you feel even better. Relaxes you even more. It makes you feel so good as you're relaxing. So good. And you know what? You don't want to get your shoulders burned either. So maybe help the person out to your right. Rub some suntan lotion in on their back. Help the person out to your right. Rub some suntan lotion in on their back. There you go. Help the person out to your left and rub some suntan lotion in on their back. There you go. Woo. Excellent. Now just lean back and feel that sun. Feel how good that sun feels. Feels so good. Wow, that temperature, it's going up to 101. It's going up to 102. Wow, it's going up to 103, 104, 105. We don't need to fan ourselves with our shirts. 100. In fact, you can fan yourselves with your hands. You can fan yourselves with your hands because it's going up to 110. It's going up to 111. It's going up to 100, 113. Fan yourselves with both your hands. Both your hands fan yourselves. The faster you fan yourselves, the better you feel. The faster you fan yourselves. And as you fan yourselves with both of your hands, you all transform into beautiful butterflies, flapping their wings. Flap your wings and fly, beautiful butterflies. Flap your wings, yes. Flapping your wings and flying. Applaud for these beautiful butterflies. And in fact, you all have a very special way of flapping your wings. You'll stay in place and fly, but you have a very special way of flapping your wings to attract butterflies of the opposite sex. Let's see your very special, unique mating call butterfly flap. So good. And if you're flying out of your chair, fly back into your chair, fly back into your chair. Open your eyes if you need to sit down in your chair. There you go. Sit right in your chair. And a wind comes and blows you back on the beach. And now you're back on that lounge chair on the beach and your eyes are closed. And that wind is making things a little chillier. It's making things even colder. That wind is picking up. It's no longer warm. That temperature is dropping down into the 60s. That temperature is dropping down into the 50s. The wind is covering. Yes, you can feel goosebumps. You're starting to shiver. You've got the hair on your arms are raising up. The blood is rushing to the surface of your skin. The temperature is going down into the 40s. It's going down into the high 30s. It's going down into the mid 30s. And you need body warmth to survive. You need body warmth to survive. Put your arms around the person next to you. Put your arms around the person next to you. Hold them as tight as you can. You need to put your arms around them as tight. Freeze like a statue. Do not move. Freeze exactly where you are at. This is great for Snapchat, by the way. VIPs, freeze right where you're at. Now, VIPs, remember your power name. VIPs, when I When you open your eyes and I ask you your name, you will answer with your power name, and you will answer with energy, power, and enthusiasm. You will always answer with your power name. If you understand that, nod your head yes, nod your head yes. The other thing is, too, when you open your eyes, VIPs, when you open your eyes, your memory will be erased as to why everybody is hugging and cuddling and snuggling. When you open your eyes, you think it's weird that everybody is hugging and cuddling and snuggling. When you open your eyes, you don't understand why everybody is hugging and cuddling and snuggling. It's a little awkward, little strange, little odd. And when you open your eyes, you will remember to answer with your power names. 1, 2, 3. Open up your eyes wide awake. What is What is going on, dude?
I was laying on them, I don't know why.
It's like a group exercise or something?
I was on him, and I was holding him.
Do you know these guys? Yeah. Well, I don't know you. I want to know you. My name's John. What's your name?
Zesty Zach.
Some zesty Zach. I like that. And are you guys together? All right. What's your name?
Grand Grace.
Grace. What's your name, dude?
Round bunches, right?
Bunches, right. How about you, dude? What's your name?
Acrobatic Alvin.
And you, sir. What's your name?
Terrific Travis.
Awesome. And how about you, dude? What's your name?
Bold Bryant.
What's your name, dude?
Tubular Todd.
And how about you, man? What's your name?
Nifty Nancy.
How about you, dude? What's your name?
Chandler Jerry Lord.
And you, sir. What's your name?
Mountainous Milton.
I think these guys are running applause. They're awesome. You guys are doing a great job. Why don't you, all the VIPs, look right up here at me. All the VIPs, look right up here at me. And sleep, relax, eyes closed all the way down, 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 down. Awesome, awesome. You guys are doing a great job, VIPs. Excellent. Excellent, VIPs. Doing a really incredible job. Now, just to the individual whose left shoulder, I just tapped twice now. Just to the individual whose left shoulder, I tapped twice. The number 3 is erased from your mind completely. When you count 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The number 3 is completely erased. Can you easily count 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? If you understand that, nod your head yes. If you understand, excellent, wonderful. And to the individual that I am tapping on the left shoulder twice right now, just the individual that I tapped on the left shoulder twice, the number 7 is completely erased from your mind. There is no number 7. You count 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Just the number 7 erased from your mind. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. If you understand that, nod your head yes. If you understand that, excellent, wonderful, fantastic. And just to the individual that I'm tapping on the right shoulder twice, just the individual I tap on the right shoulder twice, whenever you try to say the number 7, all you can do is make the sound. And the more you make that sound, the harder you want to say 7, the more determined you are to say 7, the more you try to say 7. The more you try to say 7, all you can do is make that sound, and you try really hard. When you make that sound, you want to say 7, but all you can do is make that sound. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Excellent, wonderful, fantastic, really good. To the individual that I am tapping on the right shoulder twice. The microphone stand that I used earlier weighs 100,000 pounds. It's so heavy, nobody can pick it up. Just the individual I'm tapping twice on the shoulder. The microphone stand weighs 100,000 pounds, so heavy, nobody can pick it up. If you understand that, nod your head yes. If you have excellent, wonderful, fantastic. And let us see here. If you're an individual that I'm not given a, let's see here. To the individual that I am tapping on the shoulder now, individual that I'm tapping on the shoulder now, whenever you hear me say brainstorm, you think that is the punchline to a really funny joke, and you laugh really hard. Whenever you hear anybody say brainstorm, you laugh really hard. That is the punchline to a funny joke. If you understand that, nod your head yes. If you understand that, excellent. To the individual that I'm tapping on the shoulder now, and the individual that I am tapping on the shoulder now, if you hear anybody say the word brainstorm, you think that is a profane, dirty word. If you hear anybody say brainstorm, you think that is a profane, dirty word. You cannot believe somebody would be saying that in kind of a family-friendly environment. If you understand that, nod your head yes. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Excellent. If there's anybody on any of the VIPs I've not given a suggestion to on stage, just raise your hand if I've not given you a suggestion. Excellent. Okay, you can put your hands down now. To the person I'm touching on the hand now, person I'm touching on the hand now. Whenever you hear anybody make the sound, you think air is leaking out of your belly button and that your butt cheeks are deflating. Whenever you hear anybody make the sound, you think air is leaking out of your belly button and your butt cheeks are deflating. If you understand that, nod your head yes. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Wonderful, doing such a great job in every single way. 1, 2, 3, open up your eyes, wide awake. Open up your eyes, wide awake. Give these guys a round of applause. Excellent, and let's see, I could use some help actually. What was your name again?
Acrobatic Alvin.
Acrobatic Alvin. You look like you work out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Could you help me out, Acrobatic Alvin? Could you see that microphone stand over there? You would do me a huge favor. If you could just bring it right over here. If you could put it right over here, that would be a huge help for me. Just pick that up, bring it right over here. I gotta get a couple of things going over here. Yeah, if you could just pick that microphone. Yeah, just right over here. Yeah, right over here, Acrobatic Alvin. That would be, just you can hook it right over. Just right over, yeah, right over. What? What? What's up? What? But you look like you work out.
Doesn't matter right now.
What's going on? All right, I don't want you to hurt your back, so thank you for trying, Acrobatic Alvin. You can have a seat right over there, Acrobatic Alvin. I'm just gonna put this right over here. And could you do me a favor, please? Could you take that microphone stand and put it right over here? It's super light. You can just pick it up and put it right over here. That would be a huge help for me. Thank you so much. That would be awesome.
It's not okay.
What's not okay? She helped me out.
Okay.
Do you work out?
Actually, I don't.
She doesn't work out. What?
That's impressive.
I'll tell you what, that's the most interesting thing I've seen all day here with everybody from Brainstorm. That's the Brainstorm. What? What's that? What?
You can't say that.
Say what?
That.
Well, all we do is we're talking about Brainstorm. We're just talking about What is that? What? We're just talking about Brainstorm, right? What?
I'm sorry, but this is a family place.
Yeah, I know. That's why everybody from Brainstorm.
I said we got a lot of people here.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of people here at Brainstorm.
It's like people can hear that and like they got videos to show their kids.
Yeah. Wait, what's that? What is so funny? What's so funny? Did you not hear that? Tell me what it was that made you laugh.
Say it.
Tell me what it was.
Brainstorm.
Let me kind of figure out what's going on. You work here, right?
Yes.
What's the name of this company? Brainstorm. a question. Do you work here?
Yes.
What's the name of the company you work for? What? You can tell me what's the name of the company you work for.
It's, no.
All right, all right.
Say it.
Let me ask you, acrobatic gal, you work here, right? What's the name of the company?
Brainstorm.
You guys are an interesting group, I'll tell you what. We gotta kind of move things along. I'm just gonna grab something right back here. Right here. I've got... Derek hooked me up with a brand new roll of $100 bills. This is $100 bills. Who would like some extra money for Christmas? Anybody? Okay, perfect. Well, let's do this. I'm gonna take $1,000 right here. We're gonna take $1,000 right here. And why don't you stand up? Stand up. Tell us your name again.
Grand Grace.
Grand Grace. Would you like $1,000, Grand Grace?
Oh, yes.
Perfect. Why don't you come right over here? Stand right over here. Grand Grace, it's really easy to get this $1,000. All you have to do is just do some simple math. You look like a smart young lady, right, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Strong.
What?
And strong.
Yes, you are strong. So, Grand Grace, let me ask you a question. How many fingers does everybody have all together in both hands? Just tell me.
9.
9? You have 9 fingers?
Oh, I have 10.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure, because I actually did have somebody one time that only had 9 fingers, so it's a little awkward. Okay. Okay, Grand Grace, prove to me that you have 10 fingers, and I'm going to give you $1,000.
Okay.
Here we go. Hold out your hands, and I'm gonna put the money right over here, and I'm gonna point, and you count out the numbers. Here we go. Hold them out, like this. Here we go.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You told me first. You told me you had 9, and you told me you had 10. Let's make this easy for you, Grand Grace. How about we do one hand? Hold out one hand. I'm gonna point. You just hold out like that. I'm gonna point. You count. Prove to me that you have 5 fingers. I'll give you $2,000. How's that? Here we go.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I had 5 earlier.
Okay, we'll get that figured out for you, Grand Grace. Sorry I wasn't able to. You can have a seat there. You tried. Again, weirdest thing I've ever seen at Brainstorm. Just saying. Would you like some money? Stand up. What was your name again?
Jam and Jared Lord.
Jared Lord. You want to buy it? Yeah, because I'm going to give you $3,000.
Deal.
All right. Now, do you know what Grand Grace was doing wrong?
I guess she was skipping a number.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that, would you?
I tried to count on what you did.
All right. Prove to me that you've got 10. Hold out your hands. Hold out both hands. I'm going to point. You prove to me you got 10 fingers. You get $3,000 and a watch.
And the watch.
And the watch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Tell you what, let's try backwards. Let's go backwards from 10.
I'm not very good at numbers, actually.
Well, let's try backwards. I don't want you. You don't. You sure? I'll make it $5,000 and 2 watches. Start with 10. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I thought I had it.
It's okay. Thanks, Jared. You have to. Well, we'll see if somebody can help you out. We'll figure something out. Tell you what, which is Jam and Jared, right? I want to give you something right now. This is just for Jam and Jared. Jam and Jared, sleep. Jam and Jared, sleep. Jared, close your eyes and sleep. I'm going to give you something right now. Jam and Jared, when you open up your eyes, I'm going to give you... Close your eyes. Sleep. Jam and Jared, when I tell you to open up your eyes, you think you are getting a phenomenal bonus prize. You're getting a brand new hat. It is a hat that you love. It's a hat that you've wanted for so long. It is a hat that you think is fantastic, a hat that you are proud to wear. You love that hat. And whenever you put that hat on, Jam and Jared, whenever you put that hat on, you will insist that you are not hypnotized. When you wear that new favorite hat that I give you that you love, you will insist you are not hypnotized. If you understand, nod your head yes. And 1, 2, 3, wide awake. I've got your bonus prize. Yeah, I've got it. This is really cool. I brought this back. It's an exotic hat. I brought it back from far abroad. Would you like it? Yeah. All right, I got it. I got it right over here.
I'll get up.
No, you can sit right there. It's all good. I got it for you right here. I got it for you right here. This is the hat you love. There you go. That's the hat you love. There you go. Awesome.
This was like my grandfather's great hat. I've wanted this my entire life, and I think it's better than 3 watches.
Yeah, it is. It's a great hat. People really love it when they're hypnotized. I'm not hypnotized.
I've been trying my hardest to breathe and to go down, and then I feel like I'm not, and then I feel like I am, but I'm not hypnotized.
Okay.
The whole time.
Okay. Thank you. You can stay up here, Jim. You can stand up here. We like you up here. It's a good place. It's all good. All right. It's all good. What?
I've been wanting this since, when I found out this is my grandfather's, I was like, I've always wanted it. I didn't know how I was ever going to get it.
Is your grandfather a farmer?
Well, this one I just know from a name because I've never known it.
Okay. What was his name?
Thomas Henry Ma.
That's a good hat. That's a good hat for you.
I'm glad I came to the party.
And here's the thing. The hat doesn't make you sad. The hat makes you happy. The hat makes you really happy. You're proud of that hat. It doesn't make you sad. It feels good. Here's the thing. When you tap into that part of your mind cannot distinguish between what's real and what's not. So those emotions are really, really real. That's what's so cool about having this kind of an experience. And I want to give this money away. I've got $1 million over here. Who wants $1 million? What was your name?
Zesty Zach.
Zesty Zach. Would you like $1 million for Christmas, Zesty Zach? All right, perfect. Here we go. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. Simple question for you, Zesty Zach. Here we go. Zesty Zach, how much is 6 plus 1?
Is 6 plus 1 is
Sad.
You can't just say You tried to say He's just trying to say but I can't really accept Try it again. 6 plus 1.
it's 6 plus 1 is it's like stuck, it's on the tip of your tongue. This is like stuck on my tongue.
Okay, well, have a seat. We'll see if we can figure out. He's just trying to say but I told him, you weren't trying to say
I know what 6 plus 1 is. They couldn't even count to 10.
Some of that? Okay, so he knows, but he kept saying What's going on?
Nothing.
What's going on with Peter?
Losing some hair.
Interesting. All right, well, we'll figure that all out. How you doing, Jan and Grand Grace? How you doing?
I thought that I had 10 fingers.
Is that why you took your shoes off so you could count?
I have 11 toes.
You know what? That makes you special, and you're proud of that. That makes you special, and you're proud of that.
Yeah, not many people have 11 toes.
That's good.
You're mad at her because she's stronger than you.
So good. Why don't you guys? Oh, yeah. What's 6 plus 4? scrappy folk up here, aren't you? All right.
This is my favorite film so far this year.
Why don't you guys look all right up here at me? Everybody look right up here at me. Everybody sitting up straight in your chairs, look right up here at me. I want to tell you something really interesting. When you're deeply relaxed, deeply hypnotized like all of you guys are right now, if ever in your entire lives you've ever faked being sick to get out of going to work, you'll sleep. For you guys, some honest people up here. For you guys. Here's the thing, when you're deeply relaxed, deeply hypnotized, like all of you are right now, if ever in your entire lives you've ever peed in a public swimming pool, you'll sleep. Here's the thing with you, man. If your eyes are, you can just sleep. The next time you blink, you will sleep. You can feel those eyes starting to tear. Like there's an onion underneath your nose. Those eyes are getting heavier, 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 heavier. And sleep. Applaud for the VIP. A couple of things with this. First of all, with this over here, how many times have you said you wanted to do something, but in your mind you believed that you couldn't? Therefore, because you believed that you couldn't, you could not do it. It's the same thing with something like this. Acrobatic Al believed he could not pick it up, therefore he was not able to pick it up. But if you believe that you can do something, obviously your mind and your body are going to operate in a way to allow you to accomplish your goals. The other thing over here is you can see how emotional that Jan and Jared got over here, because the thing is the same part of your mind that takes over when you're hypnotized takes over like when you have a dream. And how many times have you had a dream where something seems really real and you believe that that is actually the case? Especially sometimes if you had a sad dream, you might wake up, you discover you're crying or something like that. So imagine if you program your mind to believe something is real, that you can accomplish a goal, that you can do something, your mind is therefore going to tell you that you can, and therefore you will live your life and conduct yourself in a way that will allow you to achieve your goals. So that's what's so cool about being able to tap into this part of your mind like you guys are right up here. And one of the things that my wife and I do is we love to empower people, help them to be able to achieve their goals. I'm going to give these guys a suggestion to achieve these goals, their goals in just a second, but we also have 10 different hypnotherapy audio programs that allow people to be able to create success and achieve their goals. If there's a negative habit you want to get rid of, if you want to have a better night's sleep, reduce stress, increase your memory, your focus, achieve your goals, maybe stop smoking, manage physical pain, whatever it is, we have 10 different programs that allow you to be able to do that, and we're offering those today with you guys as well. In addition to offering those 10 programs, we're also offering a video of the show. So you get a video of the whole show that you guys can have. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about putting on your phone and all that stuff, it's even there. But the cool thing is all the audio programs for the hypnotherapy and the video of the show, it's all a digital download. It comes right to your email. So there's no hard copies, no discs to break or anything like that. You can put it in the cloud, share it across your devices. So we have that, and everything is just $20. My wife Rochelle will be at the table back here if you guys want to get the video and all 10 programs. It's $20. We can do that for you. And these guys are awesome. Give the VIPs Are we good for one more quick, real quick? Okay, we'll do one more quick one. You guys are doing a great job. Let's see what we got over here. Deeply relaxed. Let me just scooch by here. You can just, if you can lean to, there you go, perfect. All right, here we go. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, wide awake, open up your eyes. Why don't you guys stand up? I'm going to show you guys something really, really cool right here. This, I'll move a little bit down from you guys so you guys can see. This right here is Hypno Elmo. Hypno Elmo is a hypnosis voodoo doll. I got Hypno Elmo in New Orleans. Got him in a little store on Rue des Sesame. So, here's the thing about Hypno Elmo. Anything Hypno Elmo experiences, you guys will experience. Anything Hypno Elmo does, you guys will do. So whatever he does, you do. Let's try it out. Is everybody having fun? How many people think I'm an awesome hypnotist? Awesome. How many people think I'm a really sexy hypnotist? Yeah. All right, awesome. Well, remember, anything that Hypno Elmo does, you guys do. Anything that Hypno Elmo experiences, you guys will experience. So let's kind of see how it's working out. Here we go. Look at this, look at this. Watch this, watch this. Watch this, watch this.
My girl's name is Sonora.
Alright, watch this, this is awesome. Watch this, watch this. Watch this. Guys, back down your seats, back down your seats, back down your seats. Applause for the VIPs! VIPs, we're going to take a really quick photo really quick. Now here's the thing, whenever you hear me say the word cheese, you guys are going to strike your power pose like you are a superhero, because you guys are some powerful people. So when I say the word cheese, you guys are going to strike your most powerful, most intimidating, scariest pose to show how much power you guys have. Why don't you guys all stand up? Why don't you guys stand up? Everybody stand up. Stand up. The show's going to take a picture right here. Everybody scoot in right here. Yes, yeah, you're a tall guy. It's all good. Scoot, yeah, come over here. Yeah, they're going to see how you're powered. Here we go. I'm going to scoot you out like this. Right over here. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And cheese. Double cheese. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Now, acrobatic gal, I feel bad for you. I want to give you a gift. Stand up really quick. Hold out your finger like that. I have now given you, acrobatic Al, the gift of the sleep finger. Now, what do you think happens when you touch anybody on stage with a sleep finger? You go to sleep. You go to sleep, right? Try it out. Try it out. Right down here. Try it out. Try it out right here. When acrobatic Al touches you, you will sleep. Try it right there. Here we go. Sleep. Here, kind of face this way so everybody. There you go. Try it out right there. Sleep. There, keep going. Keep going. Sleep. Right there. Sleep. Just gently. And you can get yourself more comfortable in a chair. Just sit up and get yourself more comfortable. There you go. Just sit up a little bit. Sit up. There you go. You're gonna have a seat right there. Acrobatic Al, show everybody that sleep finger, and you can just, there we go. Acrobatic Al, the harder you try to keep, acrobatic Al, you can open your eyes, look at that sleep finger. The harder you try to keep that away from your forehead, the closer it gets. The harder you try to keep it away from your forehead, the closer it gets. The harder you try to keep it away, the closer it gets. The harder you try to keep it away, the closer it gets. It keeps getting closer and 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 closer. Applause for the VIP. up to this point during the show are removed from your mind and replaced with the following suggestions. If you are driving today, you will not text and drive, and you will obey all traffic laws. You will not be fully wide awake until the next time I tell you to open your eyes. The next time you hear me say open your eyes, you will be fully wide awake, fully alert, fully focused, and fully aware. Now, for the remainder of the time that you spend in this, are you guys going right? Are you guys leaving right after this? Or you guys still got, okay. Let's do this. Till about, leave it this way. For 15 minutes after you step off the stage, for 15 minutes after you step off the stage, you will remember your power names, and when anybody asks you your name, you will tell them what your name is, and you will answer with your power name. And you will answer with all that energy and enthusiasm for 15 minutes after you step off the stage. You will answer with your power name. If you understand, nod your head yes. If you understand, nod your head yes. Excellent. And if at any point in your life you might feel stressed, you might feel discouraged, you might feel that you can't accomplish something, all you have to do is say your power name to yourself or out loud, and you will know that you have the ability to achieve your goals. You know that you can do whatever it is that you want. So at any time, from here on, for the rest of your life, if you ever need an extra boost of energy, power, confidence, you can remember this show, say your power name to yourself or out loud, and you will feel and be unstoppable. You can accomplish your goals. Because the same part of your mind that has allowed you to accept all these suggestions up to this point during the show, that same part of your mind now empowers you to achieve your goals. You can have, do, or be whatever it is that you want, and that makes you feel fantastic. It doesn't make any difference if anybody's ever told you you can't accomplish something. It doesn't make any difference if you've ever doubted. You now know that you can have, do, or be whatever it is that you want to achieve. Doing such a great job. And to the individual that I'm tapping on the knee now, to the individual I'm tapping on the knee now, and to the individual that I am tapping on the knee now. When you go back to your seat in the audience with your colleagues, your friends, you think your belly button is missing. You think your belly button is missing and you've misplaced it. You'll ask people if they've seen your belly button. You will describe your belly button. You'll ask people if they've seen your belly button. Now, after 5 minutes is up, your biological clock will know when 5 minutes is. You remember that your belly button has been with you the entire time, and that was part of the show, and that makes you laugh, and it makes you feel really, really good that you participated. If you understand that, nod your head yes. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Wonderful. Feeling so good. To the individual I'm tapping on the knee now, and to the individual that I am tapping on the knee now. For the first 3 people that ask you after the show what it feels like to be hypnotized, you will say, I feel sexy and I know it! Yeehaw! You'll say that for the first 3 people that ask you what it feels like to be hypnotized, and only 3 people that'll make you feel great. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Wonderful, fantastic in every single way. As I begin to count now, you'll feel amazing the next time you open up your eyes. 1, when you open up your eyes, you'll have energy from the head to the toes. You will feel great, you will feel strong, you will feel unstoppable. 2, feeling great when you open up your eyes. Emotionally, you will be blissful, you will be happy, you will feel positive, you will feel so good. And tell everybody how good you feel and how much fun you participated, how much fun you had participating in John Moyer's Hypnosis Show. 3, feeling great mentally, proud of the power of your mind. 4, feeling fantastic. 5, feeling incredible. 6, the next time you open up your eyes, you will feel so good in every single way, shape, or form. And 6 and 7, open up your eyes, wide awake. Applause for the VIPs.